Hello again. This is Adam. This is the Un-Maddens. And like I said last time, we're checking out what ended the NFL Quarterback Club series. Quarterback Club 2002. I'm looking at it at the PlayStation 2. And funny enough, this is one of only 2 times that the Quarterback Club series actually showed up on a PlayStation console. The 97 installment showed up on the PS1, and that was it. It just stuck to Nintendo consoles. With a couple of exceptions down the line, looking at Moby, apparently Quarterback Club did show up on the 32X. I gotta check that one out sometime. But anyway, the Quarterback Club series, Quarterback Club actually ruled in '98, but it seemed to fall off hard after Madden actually caught up on the graphics. And Quarterback Club ended with this installment. I think this was also the point when ACCLAIM'S shut down. Let's see if they actually ended on a good note. Let's see what options they have here. There's the quarterback challenge. I'm guessing that's a bunch of challenge modes, kind of like the little games that show up in modern Madden. While there are difficulty settings this time around, it looks like they still don't allow you to actually choose how long the games are. Okay, let's see what actual game modes there are. There's exhibition, there's season, playoffs, practice, simulation. Heck, that's it. I wonder, is the simulation like before, where it gives legendary team ups? It doesn't look like it. Simulation, I guess, may actually be just, well, you see Simulation 4 now. So it actually looks like it has fewer options. But what is this quarterback challenge? Let's quickly look at it. Oh. Okay, it's only looking at the quarterbacks. I'm not sure, but I guess it may be looking up later. But let's actually see a game. All right. Okay. Now, there's the Titans, but do they have the historical teams? That was one of the cool things that they had in the '98 edition. Looks like they don't. All right. So Titans are ranked 91 this time. So find another team that was close there. Let's see. The Broncos were even. So were the Colts. Raiders were pretty close. The Ravens were right up there. I was looking for a team that had different colors, so so it wouldn't be all blue all the time. So I guess I'll go with the Ravens as the opponents. All right. Okay, so they do allow you to choose the length of the quarters, but I guess since the previous game had 5-minute quarters, I'll do it this time. All right. Go with no win, but keep the others random. And I kind of like the night games because I like the cool effects from all the lights hitting. So I'll go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. This is Kevin Harlan along with Bill Moss, and we'll be covering all the action from tonight's game. And all eyes, of course, Bill, on this game. So before we get started, how do you see things shaping up tonight?
This is what it's all about. Bright lights and playing in front of a national television audience in prime time. If you can't get up for this one, you can't get up at all. Now that I'm hyped up and everyone knows about it, let's take a closer look at the matchup. This game is all about defense. With the way these two teams swarm around the ball, we can expect a low-scoring affair. The key here is to minimize the mistakes and play solid football on offense and special teams. The defenses will take care of the rest.
Well, Bill, I think you hit all the major points. It appears as if we're about ready for the coin toss, so let's turn it over to Paul Murray, the head referee for today's game.
Gentlemen, this is the NFL commemorative coin. This side is heads, this side is tails. Baltimore, do you pick heads or tails? It's tails.
Yeah, there wasn't even the coin toss on the N64 game.
We're all set. Let's shake hands and have a good game. Good luck today, men.
Baltimore is all set and ready to get this game underway. And away we go.
Yeah, looking at it, you would hardly tell that a plane was on their way out.
And he returns it to the 37-yard line.
Now, I hope that this game keeps up the strategic edge that the N64 game had.
The Titans are in their I formation, and the deep back is Eddie George. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
I definitely do not like the way the play calling screen is now.
Trap with the tackle. Good for the first.
Very solid run, and that'll be good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, the whole interface just looks cluttered. Doesn't look appealing. And this is probably hurting multiplayer.
He's tackled at the 39-yard line.
Okay, this one definitely feels a bit more traditional by the fact that you notice that I'm able to use my running plays like nothing.
And the tackle is made by Bullware. And it will be good for the first down.
You got to give some credit to the big hosses up front. A lot of room to run on that first down.
Animations are decent, but you could definitely see how they're, they don't feel as mechanical as the Madden games, but you could still see players passing through each other, and which is kind of hard to stomach now.
The Ravens are going with a 4-3.
I was able to tolerate it with the N64 game, because that was the early point of polygonal football.
Ahead to the 21-yard line.
But it's hard to excuse now, especially since NFL 2K definitely showed what could be done. Speaking of which, Quarterback Club did show up on the Dreamcast that very same year, and that game is actually infamous for being terrible. I had to check that one out just to see how bad it could get.
The Titans are going with 4 receivers on this play. Taken down at the 11-yard line. And he picks up the first down.
That's a nice gain, and they also keep the drive alive with 4 more downs to work with.
Yeah, the interface in this one is kind of an eyesore.
Woodson makes the tackle at the 1-yard line.
If he could have gotten by that defender, I think he would have scored on that play.
The Ravens line up in a 4-3. The ball is right outside the goal line. Nowhere to go for George.
Nice takedown. That pretty much just saved a touchdown.
The ball is resting inside the 1-yard line.
There's the touchdown, right at the last second.
Stacked up inside. They were expecting to run all the way down here on the goal line. They got caught by the pass. They were just out of position.
Oh.
Joe
Okay, let's see how the field
is
goal
on
works.
for the extra point. The kick is in the air. The extra point is
Okay,
good.
3-click mechanics like a golf
The
game.
Titans, at the end of the first quarter, lead the Ravens 7-0. Nedney is all set and ready to kick the ball off to Ismail. The kick goes down the middle. Taken down by 22.
I definitely don't like the way the defensive
Short
side
pickup on the play.
on that interface
Well, he tried to make
looks.
it to the outside
No.
and turn the corner.
It was
but
much
the
easier. It
defense
was
had
much
such
easier to
great
handle
pursuit,
and quicker
they were
to
able
handle
bring him down.
on the previous game. Yeah, the defensive play calling is much more complicated. And not in a way that leads to strategy, it just bogs everything down.
Taylor was the intended target.
The offensive was much easier to handle. Such a disconnect. Maybe they thought that was adding more options, but it just made it over encumbered.
Stopped at the 48-yard line. Wide open. Taken down at the 33-yard line.
The defender nailed him. The only problem was that he had already made the reception. At least he wasn't able to pick up any more yards.
If we really need to focus on his ass, I will say that the controls are easier to manage than the N64
Tackled
game.
at the 27-yard line.
But the thing is, this game now feels like any other football game of the time. What I liked about the N64 game was the fact that it worked with the console's limitations in order to emphasize the strategy of the game, and that made it appealing even at this point.
The
Now it just
Titans
feels like
are
any other
going with
football
the
game.
3-4 look. Bishop makes the tackle. It'll be a first down.
That's what I call running with a purpose. He knew exactly what he needed to pick up the first down. He went and got that.
That
and a
doesn't
little
make
bit
it
more.
bad, it just makes it pedestrian. Two-minute warning.
The clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. The Titans bring in 2 extra defensive backs so they can run their dime package. Tackled behind the line.
Kevin, I think even you could have run the ball better on that play.
Yeah, the strategic emphasis on Quarterback Club 98 made that game feel unique and
The
still worth
Titans
playing.
line up in a
But
4-3.
now,
Incomplete pass.
now it just feels like an average football game of the time. Does it still play decently? Yeah.
This is a great opportunity just to put some points on the board. If they don't make any mistakes, they should at least get a field goal out of this.
Fisk makes the tackle at the 14-yard line.
Even though the completion is not for many yards, it still helps soften that defense, because eventually they'll come up and start jumping on that underneath route. And when they jump on the underneath route, it's going to open up something downfield, and that's when the offense will take its shot.
It's up, and the kick is good. The Ravens cut the lead to only 4. Matt Stover will put the ball into play for the Ravens.
Okay. Unless I pull off a big play, there's not enough time.
And he returns it to the 38-yard line.
Apparently the camera crew really like the ass shots.
The Titans bring out a few extra blockers.
Damn it.
And it's incomplete.
Okay, let's try the shotgun.
This one is incomplete. Great coverage.
Outstanding defensive coverage. He covered his man tight, and then when the ball came, he broke on it and swatted it away with one hand. The defense could really use a big stop here. They don't want to go into halftime just giving up a late score.
Throws it deep to the outside. Out of bounds.
The defense never should have allowed that play to happen. If the coverage downfield is going to be that poor, then take one of those guys and get them in a blitz to help your defensive line get pressure on the quarterback.
By the commentary, it sounded like he was declaring that the ball went completely out of bounds at that point. Oh.
And the ball sails incomplete.
Well, that's too bad he couldn't come down with the catch, Kevin. That would have been enough for the first down.
That would have been enough for a touchdown. Okay, the commentary is a bit screwy.
Incomplete.
He has to come up with those catches there, Kevin. They could have had a first down on that play.
Touchdown. Are you blind?
And the defender knocks away the pass. 87 was tightly covered by Woodson.
Great defense. He put himself in position to make the play. He actually should have had the interception. I guess that's why he's over on the defensive side of the ball.
Okay, what was that? What was that
It's
ref
on
doing?
its way.
And it's in.
3 points. Ismail is back deep, ready to receive the kick. And he returns it out to the 41-yard line. The 50-yard line.
What, no halftime stats? Just about any other game would have that. Now I know that the N64 game was missing plenty of basics too. It still felt like a unique game. Those basic things missing from this are a bit more annoying because the game feels so average every other way. Nothing there. What, did the commentary just give up? Now, This is on a CD. This isn't one of the games that got on the DVD, but surely there was enough commentary available. The N64 game had the excuse of limited commentary. It was on a cartridge. And even then, it still provided text. Good. Fourth quarter. I will give props for the difficulty being well balanced. Oh. Holding. Did all the dialogue just stop? How about telling us what the penalty is? Obviously, it's the defensive side, but unless you know your signals, you're... How about some dialogue here? Damn it. What the hell? Has all the dialogue stopped? Come on. This is the point where commentary should be coming up. At least I could back up to the formation again. There we go.
Personal foul, face mask.
Mason.
Now all the commentary had stopped.
And the defense.
I know I didn't change any options. I must have just hit a glitch. Okay, even with the glitch that seems to have cut out all commentary and all the other vocals, the game is still playable. But just playable, I'm sorry to say, just isn't enough. Especially since the 2002 season, there was no shortage of football games. Especially on the PS2. Even ignoring Madden 2002, that was the year that NFL 2K2 went multi-platform. So, something like this just wasn't excusable even for the time. As it is, the way I see it, the only way this game could have gotten sales at that point was purely on name recognition. The Quarterback Club series was always there, and of course it had its glory era in the N64 era. But PS2's the big leagues. Just being competent isn't good enough. Oh, that was the year that even Konami was putting football games on the PS2. Oh shit. I forgot what down it was. Okay, touchback. That was my mistake. Not that it really mattered because it still ended up being a touchback. Now, that's how you run a play. This game does still reward strategic play. There's still no doubt about that. But it's not as emphasized as it was on the N64. At this point, it's worth just running out the clock. Okay, that was good enough. What? Okay, now they're starting to counter the runs. Still worth doing them because it keeps the clock moving. Not to mention it will leave them unprepared for when I throw out a pass. Okay, still got the first down. 5.5 tackles. How can you have half a tackle? 2-minute warning. Oh, of course they're going to use the timeouts. They know what I'm doing. But that's fine. Get him to waste him. If it comes down to it, I'm still in field goal range. But there are 2 touchdowns behind me, and definitely not enough time.
First down.
Loose football.
Personal foul.
What personal foul? Okay, that commentary glitch is more than a little annoying. Go ahead, use up your timeouts. You definitely don't have enough time to win. Unless you get a couple of huge plays.
Mask.
What did face mask have to do? Was his arm just broken there? That strut, it looked like his right arm was. Yeah, see? What the hell? Game is over for you guys. Okay. I find it funny, a guy named Gash. And no sense timing out now. You sure as hell don't have enough time to score again. You'll barely have enough time to score this time. Ran out. At least that stopped the clock. Did they burn through all their timeouts already? No, they still have one. Hell, they didn't even get any yards that way. Ooh, got the sack there. Oh, you aren't going to use your timeout now? There are some sleek angles that are used for these transitions. That is a nice touch. But then again, there were nice touches in the N64 game too. Oh, is it a turnover? I didn't even realize. Probably because I can't hear any commentary. At the very least, with the N64 game, there was the text. At this point, we just want to run out the clock. Time's up. 2043.
A 41-yard line.
Well, that was NFL Quarterback Club 2002. The last installment of Quarterback Club before Acclaim shuttered its doors. And this was not the best way for the series to go out. Don't get me wrong. The game isn't unplayable. It isn't the broken piece of fucking garbage that NFL Extreme 2 was. And yes, I still hold that up as the worst football game I've ever played. You know, some people complain that I just need to loosen up. No, the game was garbage. Anyway, back to this one. You could still tell there was the strategic element there. Choosing the right plays definitely benefits a whole lot more. But it just felt like so much got sanded down to try to fit in with the rest of the football crowd at that point, because 2002 there was no shortage of football games. And what Quarterback Club was able to do in '98 just wasn't enough in 2002. It didn't help that this game was definitely glitchy, especially when the commentary completely died after halftime. I was having to interpret the signals from the refs on what the penalties were because they weren't telling me. Hell, they didn't even provide the option to accept or decline the penalties. That's one of the most basic things. Even the N64 game had that. Yeah, I know the N64 game was missing things too. It was missing difficulty settings and even being able to choose the length of the quarters. But that game still provided a unique take on football where it emphasized heavily on the strategy over the action. Here it was trying to straddle the line between the two. It was one of those cases where try to do too many things and end up doing none of them well. Yeah, even though I could recommend Quarterback Club 98 on N64 because of its strategic focus, I can't do the same here, because when it comes to PS2 games, there were just too many better options, even ignoring modern Madden. Of course, any game is better than modern Madden these days, but if you are going to play a PS2 football game, this is definitely bottom of the barrel. It's not outright terrible. It is playable, but it's just so painfully average that I can't recommend it. Especially since that was the year that NFL 2K2 went multi-platform. I would definitely choose that over this. Kind of a sad state for the Quarterback Club to end on, but what can you do? Anyway, like what I'm doing, give a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Any questions, comments, suggestions for other football games worth checking out? I'm already thinking of checking out the Quarterback Club that went to the 32X. But any others, drop them in the comments below or send them that Twitter right there. Next month is December. There are going to be 3 videos because of Christmas, and the theme this year is family togetherness. And what better way to celebrate family togetherness, which is a pretty common thing for Christmas, than basically having the whole month with games that I could play with my wife. Yeah. A whole bunch of co-op games. That's definitely going to be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care and game on.